How is everyone doing today? I'm a nurse and I'm also a human, as you can see that. My name is Latanya, and today on my channel, I just want to say welcome and thank you for viewing. But I want to talk about self-care, perimenopause, and forgiving yourself as well. So I did do a small video on forgiving yourself as well as forgiving others so that you can move on and you do feel so much freer. You just have a sense of release when you're able to forgive yourself for allowing yourself to go through certain things that you've experienced, certain situations that you stayed in, because you wanted to give it the benefit of the doubt. No pressure or no punishment on yourself, but some of us do tend to beat ourselves up for doing things and questioning it or call ourselves dumb. It's more that you need to just forgive yourself and understand it's okay, because at some point, most of us, I don't want to say all of us, but most of us have done that. So learn to forgive yourself and try to move forward and let it go. It's okay. The second thing I want to talk about is perimenopause. Now, being a woman of the age that I am, which menopause can start anywhere from your late 20s, so on, up until I've heard lately that it never ends, but perimenopause can begin in your late 20s. So, I want to talk about hot flashes and things you could potentially stop eating when you are getting hot flashes, and things that you can do to kind of cool yourself and not be so stressed out where you're going through this transition, and it could be a beautiful stage in your life if you look at it that way, instead of believing that, oh, stamina, oh my gosh, it's so rough, it's so hard, I'm not gonna survive this, I'm gonna die, I'm getting old, this means I'm gonna old and I'm getting ready to pass away. No, it doesn't mean that. Life does go on, and life can be lived when you're going through perimenopause or menopause. So, for me, I have ice packs, and when I have a hot flash, I tend to take an ice pack and I put it in the small of my back, and I also will lay one here on my chest. And I notice that cools me off automatically. Turn off the lights if you're at home, turn the lights down, and just relax when you can. Take some deep breaths, which is kind of like meditation, and just, live through the moment and let your body cool down. Once it passes, then you're good. Secondly, I notice for me, when I love spicy food, but if I do want to eat some cayenne pepper or crushed red pepper, my hot flashes tend to visit me. But I use cayenne pepper as a dietary need. For me, it's sort of cleansing up your blood. Don't, quote me on that, or it's not, medical advice. But for me, I use cayenne pepper. So it does tend to give me slight hot flashes, but I drink plenty of ice water. That's another thing. You gotta keep frozen bottles of water handy if you're able to handle drinking frozen water, like slushy water. Drink those periodically through the day. Try and drink up to 6 bottles or 8 glasses of water to keep yourself hydrated and also to cool your body down. Let's see, another thing that can possibly help is for us women of color. Now, when you're having your hot flashes, sometime during the day you tend to get flushed, you sweat, and you don't want to press your hair all the time. A lot of us aren't wearing perms anymore. So for me, I started investing in natural hair that people of color and other races that have a thicker grade of hair, whether it's curly, coily, straight, kinky, whatever your hair blessing may be, they have it for you. So this hair I have is from Nappy Hair, K Nappy Hair Extensions. It starts with a K, then Nappy, Nappy Extensions. So for me, if I sweat in my hair, this is my hair here in the front. If I sweat in my hair, it blends in. This hair has a pattern for black hair, coarse hair. I'm not just going to say black, but for coarse, thick hair. And it blends really well. So when I sweat, I don't have to run and do the press and comb in my hair or anything. It's just blended in naturally. I've been wearing this hair, and of course it's a little bit longer than most. This is 20 inches, but it comes below my breast. Because these are clip-ins. When you put them in, you're going to start at the lower part of your crown, so that tends to make it longer, as you're putting the layers up in your hair. But these blend very well in my hair, and if I sweat, it's touching your skin. So of course, sorry, it might get a little bit damp. It might even crinkle a little bit, but the crinkle is more like a slight wave. I don't know if you can see it. And it matches my hair, because that's what kind of hair I have. If it gets wet, it tends to wave up. But I've been rocking this hair, and I really love it. I have several different, lengths and a couple of other textures that I did invest in if I want to switch it up. But I've been feeling really confident and comfortable. I don't have to worry about my hair poofing up and sweating, like a big afro, and the other part of it is stringy straight still, and my hair is curly or kinky or whatnot. So this hair is highly recommended for us going through perimenopause, us women that are going through that fabulous stage of life where you can do more things consistently, if you know what I'm talking about, because certain things don't come every month again like they used to. You don't have to worry about it. You don't have to worry about the accidents. Of course, okay, let me talk about that. So at certain times, you may go a course of months without having a cycle. And then maybe 3 months pass, 4 months, and then you have possibly a cycle. It could be heavy, light, or just, a very small spotting. And some people will just sit down, get up, and they have a flood. So yeah, we do go through a lot of changes, but it's not the end of the world. Girl, you can get you some hair like this while you're having your hot flashes, going through menopause, and don't have to worry about it. You can wear it in a bohemian style. You can straighten it out to be stringy straight if you want. I add a little bit of oil stick to mine, and then I flat ironed it because I went somewhere over the weekend. But I also have like 2 little braids here on the side to add a little funk to mine, because I like the funky style sometimes, to go with my big earrings. But other than that, it's cool. So ladies, don't feel defeated. Don't feel like there's no tomorrow, and don't feel like you're losing time because you're entering this fabulous phase of your life. That's not true. K Nappy Hair is here for you. The owner of the company is very personal. She contacts you and speaks with you directly. She's very good at responding. She's live on Instagram all the time. at K Natural, K Nappy Hair. I'm sorry, on Instagram, K Nappy Hair. And she's very nice. I like her. You know, she feels like a friend. Just talks to everyone like they're a friend, and not just because you're spending your money with her either. But yeah, this time in our life is a time to focus on self healing, your diet, keeping yourself motivated, keeping each other motivated, being in contact with people that are going through common things as yourself. I went to a conference that was hosted by Michaela Pereira, and that conference is very informative, but it also felt good to be around women experiencing the same thing that I am. You know, so let's all embrace each other and reach out to each other whether we're going through perimenopause, we're in menopause, or late stages of menopause. You know, this hair is available to all of us. The community is available for all of us to reach out to each other and, you know, lend each other advice, tell each other what works for us, what works for you might not work for me, but then what works for you might work for me, and vice versa. So you never know. But I do want to share one thing that really works for me, especially in this hot California weather when I'm sweating, along with having my own beautiful summer. You know how lucky I am. I get to have my own summer when some of you guys are freezing. But no. Yeah, this hair is something I wanted to share with everybody, as well as taking care of yourself while you're going through this beautiful phase of life, which is not the end of life. Also, I learned that you can take supplements. There's plenty of botanical things out there that we all can do to better our health, and you want to stay on top of your heart as well. Take your vitamins and see your doctor or your holistic medicine doctor, whichever one you prefer. But it's not the end of life, and you can get some fabulous hair. I mean, this isn't the only company out there that has, you know, natural type of hair that you can wear when you don't want to continuously press your hair and you want to wear the natural look that works for you. But I like this company, and it's a company that I invest in, so I wanted to share it with everyone. Again, leave a comment below. If you all would like to discuss this further, please let me know. And I do appreciate you tuning in and listening, and go check out the hair if you have the finances and want to, you know, wear something different and not worry about adding any, you know, damage to your hair while you're going through this stage. Even if you're not want to be natural or do something where you don't have to press your hair all the time, this is it. But yeah, ladies, please, like I said, don't feel like this is the end for you. It's not. It's just the beginning of another stage, and we all need to be here for each other, and I do want to be here for you. So any questions, any comments, or anything that you feel like you want to drop for someone that might help them along the way, please feel free to leave it in a comment below. My name is Tanya again, and I'm also known as Sapphire Blue. I have a company called the Blueberry, the Angels Behind You, LLC, and I am here myself to help you, you know, care for family members or give advice, suggestions instead of advice on certain things that can be helped, and just if you need someone to talk to, we are here, and all of us need to embrace each other and straighten each other's crown and lift each other up. Thank you, and have a wonderful, blessed day or evening. Bye.